Okay, I'm probably the last person to talk about this topic, but what a week it's been. Okay, some of you guys might know who James Charles is and what happened with him recently, with all the scandals, I guess, that's happened. To be honest with me, I don't know much about this, but I kind of wanted to make a video on it anyway, talk about it, give my opinions. Basically, there's a YouTuber called Tati. Never heard of her because, you know, I'm not a... Can you please? For fuck's sake. There's a YouTuber out there that goes by the name of Tati Westbrook, and she's a beauty guru. I've never watched any of her content because that's not my content I would watch. But anyway, she made a video about a 43-minute video of talking about how, you know, talking about James Charles and how, like, she helped him from the start of his career and built him up, you know? Which is, in this video she explains how she helped James and her husband James helped James, because it's confusing. Her husband helped James earn more money on YouTube, because normally he would be originally making like $90 per video, but with the help of her husband he got like $1,200 per video, like 12 grand per video.
He was making $90 a video, and because of me and my husband, he was making $2,500 immediately from a switch being flipped because his former management did not go in and do that for him.
She also exclaims that how James, you know, goes to Coachella, has a fun weekend in Coachella, whatever, and he didn't want to promote her brand because, you know, he has children as followers, you know, as subscribers. So, and she understood that, like, it'd be kind of weird to selling these like vitamins to children. But then James goes and promotes another vitamin company, a rival company of hers, behind her back. But he explained it was for no money. He just did it for like a cheap promo, like no money involved. Even though in the video he put hashtag ad in the top left corner. I mean, you don't put hashtag ad in like a corner or something if you're not getting paid for it, you know? Which that really confused me a lot.
You guys can still use code James for 10% off this one. I'm the friend that's encouraging you guys to use code James for 10% off of saving. You can use anybody's code. Use, you know, James's code. I'm wearing my sister's apparel.
Other than that, you know, she also explained, exclaimed about how, and this is the juicy bit that made James Charles lose like 1 million subs in a day. He is still losing subs to this day as I'm recording this. He is also, you know, losing more subs. People are saying that he's buying subs to get subs back, because he used to be on 16 million, now he's on 13 million. He lost 3 subscribers in a few days. 3 million subscribers in a few days. To me, that is crazy.
You were talking in detail about things you wanted to do to the waiter. And when I said, James, he's straight, your response was, doesn't matter, I'm a celebrity. So freaking gross.
I want a boy who is straight. Have you ever hooked up with a guy before?
No.
You should try it sometime.
You told me that you have turned out straight guys. Elaborate on that, because You are a famous celebrity.
We've had similar situations. We also have very similar
Taste.
tasting, guys, too.
Hot.
Masculine.
Straight.
I exclaimed that how James would go to went to a birthday dinner in Seattle. There was a waiter, and James was, casually, doing what he does. He found the guy attractive, started flirting with him, and then Tati basically said he's straight. Can you not tell he's straight? And he goes, I don't care, I'm a celebrity. If you say that, how low do you have to be? It's just saying, I don't care, I'm a celebrity. Basically, if you don't understand what's going on, basically what happened was he went and talked about, or he allegedly went out and he tried to convince straight males, or bi-curious males, into doing stuff with him for money or some shit like that. And if they didn't do it, they would ruin their career. They'd do this, they do that. I saw Keemstar's video on this, and he basically went into depth, saying how. And I disagree with Keem here, because Keem said it's if you kiss a guy, you're not straight, you're gay. But the guy was bi-curious, okay, so. He was curious about it, he did it, he didn't enjoy it. Does that still make him bi or gay? No. In my opinion, no.
So when he came in with everyone, it was kind of a big surprise. He was there at my restaurant, and throughout the night, James and his friend and everyone, they just kept looking at me, but especially James. This was on Valentine's Day. And he kept asking the waiter if I was single and that they thought I was very attractive. Or he especially thought that I was very attractive and he wanted to get my phone number and all that. But the wait staff at my restaurant didn't let that happen. He left and it kind of just went untalked about. The next day, my sister convinced me to direct message James Charles, and I did. We can throw the screenshot up here somewhere in post. I said, LOL, it's Sam the Buster from John Howie. John Howie's.
Okay, time out. If James Charles is such a predator on straight boys, then why is this straight boy jumping into the DMs with James Charles? Yeah, he might not be straight. In fact, it gets even worse. Roll.
We proceeded to talk for a while. It was his last night in Seattle. He actually invited me out to his hotel. At that time, I was bi-curious. I had never done anything with a guy before, and I was curious. I get to the hotel room, we say hi, it's all fine. We end up watching a movie, and after that movie he asked to kiss me. And I was very nervous because I had never done anything with a guy and I was bi-curious, so I said yes. We ended up making out for around an hour, and
Nope. You're not straight. Okay, you're not straight. You don't go to James Charles' hotel room willingly and make out with him for hours and then get to say, I'm straight. Nope.
Do something out of your comfort zone and with the same sex, you're curious and you don't enjoy it, you're not going to do it again. So you're not bi, you're straight. You just had that experience. So Kim, I don't agree with you on that one. I don't agree with you. I agree on a lot of things that Keem says, but that one, not really, not too much. But yeah, that one, that went viral, like everything. That's why James started losing millions of subscribers, because, and there's proof behind it as well. There's old tweets from James saying oh, straight guys will be the death of me. Pretty much, yeah. Also, James has obviously made a reaction video to this, he reacted to this, he did an apology. like every other YouTuber does, like Logan Paul did, you know, every other YouTuber, you know, the stereotypical, you know, breathe out the end. He didn't do that though. He didn't do that. It didn't seem like a genuine apology, something like it's just like a stunt that he had to do. And yet that video got millions of dislikes as well. Do I agree with what any of the things James done? No. But do I agree with the stuff Tati said as well? I do, to a certain extent, because I saw PewDiePie's video on it as well, where and this was a brilliant video by PewDiePie. Like, go watch his video. Like, honestly, if you haven't already, go watch that video. He explains that, like, whereas what Tati is saying may be true, don't you? He thinks that she's also manipulating her fans.
It just feels weird to me how everyone absolutely love her. Look how many people like this video. It feels very manipulative. She's putting herself on a pedestal while she clearly was completely fine not outing this behavior about James Charles, essentially abusing people's sexuality. And as long as James Charles would have instead promoted her vitamins, she would have been fine with it. She would not have made this video. She would have been good boy James Charles, thank you very much. All these issues arise just because it was an opportunity for her to do that. And I do have a big problem with it.
For like legit burying James Charles' grave, like legit, like pushing his career down while she's getting his fans come to her. And then she talked about her vitamins in that video. So like, it's kind of sounds manipulative, but it kind of is. I don't know. I don't watch her content. I don't watch any of their content because it's not for me. But I just knew. I knew James Charles was like fishy. Because if you saw my last James Charles video, the only other James Charles video I done, I talked about his tour, $500 tour tickets. I told one of my friends that she bought tickets. I hope to, if you're watching this, please say yeah, you're not gonna go, or like get a refund. I hope. I knew it. I told you it's not worth. One, it's not worth it. He looks dodgy and edgy, sketchy, and it's true. He also exclaims how, and I agree with this to a whole certain extent. Like, money, fame, money, and power will change a person completely. And that's what happened to James. Okay. He is obsessed with the thought of money, being successful, being like powerful over anyone that he wants to be. Like having power to him is like saying he can control a person's sexuality, which to me isn't fair. It's like you can't control someone's sexuality. Yes, he may be bi-curious. And yes, you may have just made out in a hotel room for like an hour. Did the guy feel anything? In his video, he said no. He said no, he wanted to leave. He wanted to leave, he left. Never met up with him again. He just apologised, etc, etc. So, like, to me, I don't know what to explain to you guys like about this. My opinions are my opinions. Like, do I think James's career is dead? I think so, but I said that about Logan Paul with back in last year in January, and honestly, in my opinion, what Logan did back in January of last year in Japan, I think that is so much worse of what you can do. Like, it's so much worse. But yet, if you go on Social Blade, James Charles lost more subscribers in a day. He lost 1 million subscribers in 24 hours. But Logan Paul, he only lost 80,000 subscribers, I think. Like, I think that's what Keemstar said. I think I saw that. So to me, it's like, is James Charles channel dying? I think so. I honestly do think so. This could be result, like, all James Charles' friends have gone. Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, Rylan, Miley Cyrus, Shawn Mendes, Kylie Jenner. You know, anyone, name it. They've all unfollowed him. They've all laughed at him. They've all talked about him. They've all either tweeted him about him or whatever the topic was. They did it. And because does James deserve to be forgiven? Not right now. Not right now. I don't think he expects people to say, "Oh yeah, we forgive you," at all. Because I know I wouldn't. But like, because you know, he done goofed, trying to keep my channel like somewhat, you know, PG, I guess. But yeah, it's my opinions on everything about this whole James Charles situation. I don't know what's gonna happen. Reason why this video is late is because I wanted to get as much information as I possibly can for me, so that I can just add stuff and like, you know, so I know what I'm talking about basically. Because I watched Tati's video, and most of the things she said I didn't quite get. I didn't get that one guy that she mentioned in the beginning of the video, where it's like some guy talking about her, calling her out because, you know, the vitamins. I don't know who he was. Other than that, I understand, and I understood like everything else, like how much she helped him, and you know, whatever. She was like a mother to him. She said it was like the relationship was like mother sister kind of relationship. So I understood that so much. I understood that a lot, and to be quite honest, I agree with a majority. I can see both sides of the spectrum here. Because yeah, James Charles done goofed. But yet, in my opinion, none of this would have came out if James didn't do the brand deal with that other vitamin company, the gummy bear one, whatever the fuck, I don't know what it's called. But yeah, if he did that, if he did Tati's one instead, this wouldn't have came out. So, is this shade? Is she throwing shade on him? Maybe. Honestly, I don't know. That's my opinion on everything. Like, do I forgive James Charles? I wasn't even a fan of his in the first place, so no. Do I think his career's dead? For now, yes. We've said this about Logan Paul. We've said this about other YouTubers, but you know, they bounce back. They bounced back. I think James Charles, probably by the end of this year, he'll probably bounce back. He'll probably bounce back. Like this month, he'll lose loads of subscribers. He'll come back, make a video, you know, something like that, and then that'll go viral, and everyone, you know, stuff like that happens, and you know, he'll be back on a pedestal. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know if he's gonna quit and like. I don't know if he's gonna sell his YouTube channel, because you know, loads of people would want that channel. Well, not anymore. It's losing subs at a fast rate. It's like 13 million subs now. 13. He lost 3 million subs in almost a week. I mean, a few days rather. It's insane. YouTube's insane. So yeah, that is kind of a different video for me. It's like more of a commentary style video kind of thing that I wanted to do for a while. So like, I wanted to make more of these type of videos. That's my opinion on everything. Do you guys come tell me what your opinion is on all this situation is, because like I really want to know what your side of what side of the spectrum are you? Are you on Tati Westbrook's? Are you on James Charles's? Let me know. I'm really intrigued. Also, if you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Also, subscribe if you're new, because I make content every single week. This is such a annoying video. Also, my social medias, they're going to be both there and there, or both in the link in the description. With that being said, I love talking to you guys every single day, every single week, whatever. And you guys are amazing. I will talk to you in the next video.
At least it's all
See
about you. I think the bonds are done with fun. At least it's all about you.